Rally work rules. You can use Rally work rules to improve data quality and enforce consistent business processes across your teams. Work rules let you make fields required, read-only, or enforce must-match conditions for work items and portfolio items. Let's take a look at how to administer and manage work rules in Rally. To create, edit, disable, or delete work rules, you need to be a Rally administrator. Subscription and workspace administrators can create rules for an entire workspace or for individual projects, while project administrators can only create work rules for their projects. Note that a subscription or workspace administrator has to allow the project administrator to create work rules. To begin, select Setup from the Rally menu bar in the upper right corner of the display. Then select Workspaces and Projects. Select any hyperlinked workspace name from the Workspace Summary page. Finally, select the Work Rules tab to view the Work Rule List page. Let's look at a common example where you might use a read-only work rule. Once a defect is marked as closed, you usually don't want anyone changing its details. After all, that information is part of your project's record. It reflects what was discovered, how it was fixed, and when it was resolved. To protect that data, you can create a work rule that automatically makes certain fields read-only when the defect state equals closed. On the Work Rules page, select Create Work Rule. In the Work Rule Name field, enter a name for the work rule. This text displays when the rule is broken. In the Rule Effects field, select if you want the work rule to apply to a work item or a portfolio item. In the When the Artifact Type Is field, select the types of artifacts for the rule. We will choose defects. Next, in the If the following conditions are met field, create the condition that triggers the work rule. You can add up to 3 conditions. For field, you may select the field or fields that you want the work rule to apply to. The list of available fields matches the fields that are defined for your workspace. We will choose State. For operator, select the operator value from the drop-down list of options. We will leave the default value of equals. For value, enter a value that corresponds with the field and operator value that you selected. We will choose Closed. In the Then field, select the type of work rule. You can have the following types of work rules. The Make Read-Only work rule cannot be altered after it has been created. The Make Required rule must be enforced. The Verify Conditions Are Met work rule enforces specific values for the selected field if the defined condition is true and the If and Then conditions are met. We will choose Make Read Only and then choose the fields we want to protect. In this case, description, severity, and owner. You can choose whether breaking the work rule results in an error or warning. We will leave the default warning. Now, we will select Save. Once saved, this rule keeps your historical data consistent and prevents accidental edits to closed defects. For example, if someone tries to update the description of a closed defect, Rally displays a message letting them know that this field is read-only after closure. Now let's look at 2 more examples of how work rules can improve data quality and reinforce your team's process. First, let's make sure that every user story includes a description before work begins. Without a clear description, developers might not understand what needs to be done. To prevent that, we'll create a work rule that says, if a story's schedule state changes to In Progress, the description field becomes required. Now, when a user tries to move a story to In Progress without adding a description, Rally automatically stops them and displays an error message reminding them to fill it out. This ensures every story has enough context before work starts. Next, let's look at another useful rule for closing out stories. Before a story can be marked as accepted, it should be assigned to an iteration. That helps keep reporting accurate and ensures completed work shows up in the right sprint. To reinforce this, we'll create a work rule that says, if schedule state equals accepted, then iteration must not be blank. Now, if someone tries to close a story that hasn't been assigned to an iteration, Rally displays a message letting them know it needs to be assigned first. Together, these two rules keep your team's data consistent and your workflow aligned automatically. You can edit, delete, disable, or view the revision history of a work rule by selecting the gear icon for the work rule. Congratulations! You now know how to administer work rules in Rally. To learn more about Rally and Agile practices, check out our blog and community. Like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss new content as it's added.